Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I have November monthly movie reviews. We got a whopping 4 movies in. Have 3 physical copies and one that I don't have a physical copy of that I feel like it's kind of hard to find. I don't know if it's got any recent releases, but I do plan on trying to grab it at some point if I can get a good deal on it. But anyways, before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. Joined with my wife here, and we watched all these together, though you missed the end of one of them, but I'll get to that when we get there. So first up, the one I don't have a physical copy of, we watched 1976's
Oh,
that
was the one that we don't have.
Yeah, that's the one we don't have the physical copy of. Yep. 1976's All the President's Men. This one is 2 hours and 18 minutes. Stars Robert Redford as Bob Woodward and Dustin Hoffman as Carl Bernstein. 2 reporters for the Washington Post. Also has Jason Robards as Ben Bradley, who's the editor of the paper. He won a Best Actor in a Supporting Role Oscar for this movie. It also won Best Sound, Film Editing, and Writing / Screenplay from a story that's from another medium. So 4 Oscar wins for this movie, and it was really good. It reminded me a little bit of Spotlight that also, well, this one didn't win Best Picture, but, excuse me, it reminded me of Spotlight that won Best Picture not that long ago. Both kind of newspaper investigating stories and based on true stories, and these are real people and everything like that. So yeah, also stars Hal Holbrook as Deep Throat. So this is all about the Richard Nixon and Watergate and the reporters that really uncovered the scandal, I guess, and reported on it. And it was based on their book, I think. But this is really good. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I would give it whole 5 stars, the whole shebang. I thought it was great.
Well, it's definitely the best movie we watched all month. In the last couple months, actually. It was one of the best. Yeah, probably. I agree. It was so interesting. I mean, even if you knew the story, and I knew it, but not well, right? So it kind of gave you a deeper dive into that. But it was so interesting. So cool to watch the reporters go through it and get shut down a lot of times, but also just like they kept, they wouldn't give up, and it was really cool. It was really good.
Yeah, and the acting was phenomenal. The chemistry between Dustin Hoffman and Robert Redford was really good, and then Jason Robards and Hal Holbrook were also, and the rest of the supporting cast too, not just them, but mainly them were phenomenal, I thought. So yeah.
I would agree.
Yeah. So that's the one we don't have the physical copy of. So if I'm able, and I don't know why, I feel like I never see it anywhere, but if I do come across it at a good price, I'll definitely try to pick it up. So next up, we watched, which I think, so this is a Shout Factory release of 1983's Private School.
Now I can.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one. So this one's an hour and 29 minutes. Stars Phoebe Cates, Kathleen Wilhoit, Ray Walston, who is the teacher from Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and he's in a bunch of stuff, as well as Matthew Modine. And I think Matthew Modine's the main reason that I ended up purchasing this one. I got a good deal on it, I think, from Disc Replay. But this one's, it was a lot of fun. It's similar to like Porky's or that type of thing, but I thought it was a lot more raunchy than that, and I wasn't really expecting that. A lot of nudity in this one, but it's an 80s movie, 83, which is one of my favorite decades of movies to watch, and I thought the music was great in this one, and there's just a lot of really silly, funny scenes, a good sex comedy from the 80s. I'm giving it 2.5 stars.
Okay, I was like, if he gives it more than that,
I was borderline going to give it a 3 star, but I definitely plan on keeping it in the collection, and I feel like it's one that I've never really heard anybody talk about, and I thought it was quite a bit of fun.
It was fun, but like, no. Yeah, it's not Porky's. It's not Animal House. I don't know. Like, I just like those so much better. Right? Because it got a little corny. It got a little like
Porky's,
quirky.
I think.
No,
definitely not better than Animal House.
Not better than Porky's either.
Okay.
But it was good. I mean, it was entertainment.
Yeah.
I definitely like stayed up for this one. Usually I'm the one that like the next one you'll see what I mean. But yeah, it was good. Okay, 2.5. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, so Matthew Modine's character is dating Phoebe Cates' character, and they're like the perfect couple. And they haven't had sex, and somehow she thinks he was almost like cheating on her with this other girl, and then they like have this big fight, and then they're out of they're two like
all girls school, all boys school.
Yeah. So there's
classic 80s. I mean, it's just
there's
what
some
you
funny
right?
scenes where they like dress up as girls and try to get into the school to see the other girls. Well, they're not girls, but see the girls that are at that academy or whatever. And yeah, I just thought it was pretty funny. So, anyways, giving it 2.5. So yeah, all right. Next up, we watched 2021's The Green Knight. This one comes in at 2 hours and 10 minutes. This is an A24 film. Sorry, Cody. A24 film, which I feel like a lot of people either really like or dislike. But I haven't watched a whole lot of their stuff, but I have watched a few. This was the first one we've watched in a while. It stars Dev Patel as Gowan, and this is based on some old, like, folktale type of thing. Yeah, it says, an epic fantasy adventure based on the timeless Arthurian legend, The Green Knight, tells the story of Sir Gawain, King Arthur's reckless and headstrong nephew who embarks on a daring quest to confront the Green Knight, a gigantic emerald-skinned stranger and tester of men. Okay, so yeah, I don't still know what to think about this one. So
I can tell you what I think.
I think I'm at least going to keep it for the time being. I did get a collector's edition of this for free as being part of the A24 members thing as a birthday gift, which I think I'm going to get rid of that one. I thought this looked amazing. Probably the best looking 4K that we've watched. I just thought it was slightly boring in parts, or a lot of it. And I think I kind of like the ending. But I'm still not quite sure at the same time.
It was just so fantasy. I just couldn't get into it. But then also it was so boring. Like they'd be walking through the woods or like, and then it was just so out there. I was like, didn't care.
But it looked really cool.
It did look cool. It did look really cool, but dang, like.
I think I might need to revisit it, but I don't know if I really want to at the same time.
If you do, I'm not watching
So if anyone's seen this, let me know down below what your thoughts are. I'm going to give it a 3 stars just because I don't think it was bad. I thought it looked great.
It was bad.
And I'm still...
2. I give it 2.
I'm still not quite...
That's generous.
I'm still not quite sure. So that's my thoughts on it.
You heard mine.
So yeah, I really don't know on this one. So yeah. And then lastly, we watched one of my favorites growing up, 1991's Beauty and the Beast. This is an hour and 24 minutes. It's got 2 Oscar wins, Best Music / Original Song for the Beauty and the Beast song, and then Best Music / Original Score. Been a while since I watched this, and I feel like I didn't remember some of the lines and stuff, and some of the things I feel like probably were over my head as a kid, that made more sense, I guess, watching it now, because it's been a while. Our daughter watched this one with us, and actually kind of sat through the whole thing, which I think we might have started it for her at one point, and she didn't really like it. But I still really enjoyed it. The music's really good, a really good love story, and just a really good movie. So I'm going to give that one 5 stars too.
Oh.
So 2 5 stars. Half of the movies watched in November were 5 stars. So definitely keeping that one as well, obviously. Yeah, one of my favorites from the Disney original.
Yeah, agreed.
What
like,
you would say.
The core Disney movies that we used to watch in the 90s as kids, right? So good. I love the music in The Beauty and the Beast. It really is like one of my favorite. And Ruthie she's almost 3 now. So yeah, she was almost 3, and it was a perfect one to start with. It's still kind of like, the more I get into these Disney movies though, and like any of the movies, it's like, there's always a scary part where it's really dark, and like the wolves, in this, I don't know. So.
And the Beast.
Yeah, and even the Beast. I mean, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
She was into it though. She didn't seem to bother her, but just warning. Just don't forget about those parts, because sometimes you just remember like, the happy musical song type things, and it's good. But man, I loved it. I love it.
Yep, me
it's a good
too.
movie.
All right. Well, that's everything for November. I think we've gotten in more than 4 in December so far.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more, but we're struggling.
It's hard anymore. So as well as hard coming up with or doing these videos. This is the last minute Sunday, the day before. So this is coming out Christmas week. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, which I guess there'll be another video before the New Year though. So anyways, yeah, still hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So this is the Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man.